Hey guys, Sort of 5 here, back again with another episode of the Leicester Crew Mode on FIFA 23. Kicking today's episode off, we are in the third round of the Carabao Cup. We're at the King Power. We're taking on Birmingham. Now, if you remember last season, Birmingham, we beat them to clinch the title. And we beat them right at the beginning of the season, so we have 2 victories over Birmingham. But they actually weren't the easiest of victories, and that proved again here, as they did keep it level to go to penalties in this one. First 2 both scored. We missed our third, they scored, so they have the advantage right now. It's up to Jordan Pickford. Can he save this final penalty? Well, Jota's got to score his first. Can Pickford save it from Tahith Chong? Yes, he can. Back level, Alex Scott slots his away. Longello has his saved. Jordan Pickford sees us through to the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Bit of an over-celebration there, maybe. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a trophy we'd like to win this season. But coming into our first Premier League game of today's episode, we're taking on Manchester City at the Etihad. So we've already played Liverpool at Anfield. Now we've got City at the Etihad. So the 2 hardest games of the season are already out the way. That is brilliant for us. Rest of the season is not up, but the 2 most likely defeats of the season, Liverpool at Anfield, City at the Etihad, they are now out the way once this is done. Because, you know, Spurs, Arsenal, United, Chelsea could potentially get a point of those stadiums. You know, the Etihad and Anfield, it's almost like it's impossible right now for us to get a point there. It really is. We went 1-0 up against Liverpool and they brought it back to 3-1. And we did obviously score that late goal to make it 3-2. But here again against City, we get the opening goal. It's Smith Rowe with a nice header past Ederson, puts us 1-0 to the good. But again, same thing happened against Liverpool. We went 1-0 up, they came back, and in the end, they actually smashed us. But just before half-time, a chance here for Bernardo Silva as he plays a little 1-2 with Erling Haaland, but a nice save from Jordan Pickford. He's been a really, really good signing so far, has Jordan Pickford. But a player who's been a great signing, but has become somewhat injury-prone. You know, if you remember, he had the 6-week injury, then the 4-week injury, right at the... the 4-week injury and then the 6-week injury right at the end of the season. He's just gone and torn his ACL. He's going to be out for 7 months. Buendia is out. So, for 7 months now, we either have to play Gula or we have to play Teller. Both of which, more than adequate signings that can come in and replace him. Maybe not as much. Maybe Gula is a bit more experienced in... Well, no, he's not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Gula is higher overall. That's what I'm trying to say. But you can see 3 minutes into the second half, we go level. Just a few minutes later, they pull it back in their favour. And they're 2-1 to the good. That's how quickly a game against Man City can flip on its head. Because 68 minutes in, 20 minutes after they scored their first goal, it's through to Erling Haaland, who hits it first time. An incredible goal, makes it 3-1, and that's basically the game, kind of dead and buried at that point. We're not coming back. City have got the 3 points, and yeah, things look so good when we were 1-0 up. Then Buendia went down, then we conceded, then again, and I'll go ahead and spoil it. And then again, because from this, it's going to be played out to Grealish. He's going to lay it inside to Haaland, who slots it past Jordan Pickford. 4-1 is the score. But from our kickoff, we lay it back to Drewsbury Hall, out wide to the former City player himself, Gomez. And it finds, eventually, Akpom. He's got a bit of space here, one-on-one with Ederson. He slots it past. I'll tell you what, Akpom has adjusted to the Premier League really, really quickly. I believe he's the top goal scorer in the league. Don't know how we didn't score that. Absolutely bewildered as to how we didn't score that. That would have made it 4-3. And there maybe would have been a chance for us to get back to 4-4, but unfortunately for us, the game ends 4-2. You know, we put up a resilient effort at the last few minutes, trying to get back that third and fourth goal. It didn't quite work out, but like I said, Liverpool at Anfield and City at the Etihad are now in the rear view for this season, so we can start looking to the future and looking at more winnable games, like this one here against Nottingham Forest at the King Power. Now, if you remember, Gibbs White was a player I wanted to sign in the transfer window. They rejected it because they didn't want to sell to a local rival, I believe it was. So we're going to punish them for it. We're going to say, hey, you could have had 35, 40 million from us. But no, we went and signed this man right here, Smith Rowe. He's going to score against you. He's going to bang in the goals against you. But the first goal does come through Akpom, who, like I said, has adjusted to Premier League life incredibly. Already in on the goals, already just already balling out in this league, basically. As another chance is going to come away 33 minutes in. It's edge of the box stuff. We're shooting from range. They've got all their men back, packed up, really struggling to create actual chances. We're kind of having pop shots right now, as Smith Rowe has another shot saved by the keeper. It's going to be floated in. Jota doesn't quite win his header, but Teller knocks it down to Smith Rowe on the volley. Blocked. Second attempt into Akpom. He shoots from the edge of the box. He finds the back of the net. Doubles his goal tally. Doubles the team's goal tally. He makes it 2-0. And like I said, Premier League quality striker. Openda, not really got a sniff this season because Akpom has been so good. He's had chances off the bench here and there. Was it necessary to sign him? Probably not. Should have maybe have signed an even younger striker to develop in the future. Maybe. But we learned now, you know. But we're 2-0 up in this one. 69 minutes in, a chance again comes our way. Doesn't quite come off as Bella Kotchap. All the way back to Justin. We restart. We'll try again. Phillips finds Gula. Turns Felipe nicely. The Turkishman onto his stronger left foot. And he puts it into the back of the net. And that right there is Emi Buendia's replacement for the next 7 months. Arda Gula. I think he's pretty close to joining Barcelona in real life. But the game into the final few minutes. We're 3-0 to the good. Much, much different to the City game. We've scored the first goal. We haven't capitulated against the likes of Haaland and De Bruyne and Foden. We've stuck on. We've added more. 3-0. 3 points. Top notch. As we travel down to Brighton for the final game of today's episode. This is, maybe in real life, one of those teams that will be fighting for European football. But in the game, I'm not quite sure where Brighton are in terms of their team and their league position. But 10 minutes in, the first chance is going to come our way as Smith Rowe tries to skip past a few players. Doesn't quite work out, but he finds Jota. Great save from Robert Sanchez. Does deny us the chance of getting an early lead. 10 minutes later, into the 20th minute, it falls down. Smith Rowe, edge of the box, lays it to Kotchap. Another great save is going to result in another corner for ourselves. This time Hall, near post, didn't quite get ahead to it, but Luca Bacchio on the counter-attack. He's a quick player, is Luca Bacchio. Gomez covers across really nicely, though. Covers the space, doesn't allow him to run into it, and forces him inside. But they've still got McAllister in this game. He finds Mitoma. Back to him, and it's a lovely little 1-2. Hits the crossbar, does Mitoma, but it falls to Luca Bacchio, who slots it in to the open net. And the Belgian puts Brighton 1-0 to the good after we've dominated the early comings of this game. But a chance here, 33 minutes in, there's a huge gap in between the two centre-backs. Jota's going freely through that one-on-one. And he does get us back onto level terms almost instantly after we go 1-0 down. Our Portuguese Magnifico out on that left-hand side gets us back into it. With, I think, his second or third Premier League goal this season. And very similar to last season. Wingers, attacking midfielder, striker, they are all getting in on the goals. As Nathan Teller lays it through to James Justin. He's one-on-one here, but he's going to decide to chip it across. Akpom runs into it. You know, normally I'd go back across from where the keeper was coming. Here, I thought, slot it right into that corner. Don't even give the keeper a chance to get to it. And that is exactly what Akpom did. He has put us in front. And we are now winning this game. 3 minutes left of the first half. Teller, we're just absolutely smashing them down the wings. They just cannot cope with it. We played across to the back post, and Akpom with a lovely across goal header gets his second goal of the game. I think his 4th or 5th goal of the whole episode. Really, really impressive performance from him. As Jota skips down this left-hand side, like I said, we're getting a lot of joy down the wing. There's 20 minutes to go. Can Akpom secure himself a Premier League hat-trick? Yes, he can. We were 1-0 down in this game, remember. We've come back, we've flipped it on his head, and we've been absolutely brilliant in this one. And like I said, long may it continue this season, because there's still 15 minutes left in this one. Another chance is going to come our way here as Smith Rowe. Put him out wide just to test him out, see what he looks like. And he's not too bad here as Gula strikes from range. Sanchez plucks it out into the air though. But a terrible clearance. Falls to the path of Phillips. Shot is going to play it over the top. And first time, Akpom puts it into the back of the net. 11 minutes left in this game. He has gone and got his 4th goal, securing the 5-1 victory, taking home the match ball. 5 chances, 4 goals, 80% conversion rate from our star striker there. And to end the episode, we're in 5th place, 8 games played, 5 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses to City and to Liverpool away from home. So I'm very, very, very happy with the first 8 games. And like I said, Europa League is the aim this season, so if the season ended right now, I'd be very happy with our position. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.